Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And I got to have a big sip of water right now. And a lemon just came in from the little one. Thank you, little one. Could you say to everybody what's going on?
Yeah. My daddy is a klepto-lifer.
I'm sorry, that might have hurt your ears a little bit. It hurt mine. I always forget that she's going to yell like at the top of her lungs. I got to bring it down next time, but that was so funny, man. My daddy is a crypto lifer. Man, they say the dangest things, those kids, man. That was not planned. I had no idea. So I'm trying to just maintain this show right now, and I can't. I just can't, man. Shout out to everybody here. Bitcoin taking a bit of a dump. I could see it happening. I was in a long, and I got out of the long. I said, hey, baby, all my indications that tell me not to be in a long came up. And so I got out of my long and gains. I opened up a long last night at about, 11 last night. I drank the whole thing. Babe, can I have more? I drank all the water. Oh, please, so sorry. Thank you. I worked out really hard. I'm a little sweaty. It's hot in here. It's always hot no matter what I do, man. I'm always hot. But shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Bitcoin taking a bit of a collapse. Can we get in on this short and make some gains? Let's see. Let's have some fun. Wipe my face for crying out loud. All I got is pocket squares over here. There we go. It's good enough. Something over here. And where? I can't have my pocket square out of frame. We're gonna have to figure that out over there. All right, so we're gonna have to maybe lower this just a tad. There we go. There we go. Used to wear a pocket square and not have it on camera. It's kind of like it's happened to me before. Anyway, let's break down what I see happening for BTC. And look, there's all this liquidity to the downside, suggesting we go back to 54,900. That's what it's saying. Let's do our top-down analysis. I was looking at Alice. If I'm nice to you, which I am, I'll give you a little bit of a clue here. So Alice, similar to Bitcoin, was in this flag. Altcoins seem to be holding up a little bit better compared to BTC. Oh, thank you. I thought you would just come get the glass and fill the glass up, though. Why wouldn't you just come get the glass? No. Just come get the glass next time. This is absurd. All right, thank you so much. God bless. God bless. So Alice is in this tight channel, coming all the way up to 114. That could still happen. That looks good to me. But if Bitcoin collapses, this will obviously come back down. But, just something I would write down, keep it in your radar. You might want to pay attention. FET was on my radar last night. Let's take a look at what happened to FET. Any movement there? Oh my goodness. I put FET on the radar to the trading group. Said it looked like it was likely going to break out. And FET up beautifully. If you took the call in my group, up 20%. Most of you guys are leverage traders. So with 2x leverage at 40%, 3x 60%, a 10x 190%, right? I mean, that's insane. So I gave this to you. You can move the stop loss to break even. That trade is still valid. That inverted head and shoulder for Fetch AI banging to the upside. Also gave you guys Phantom 2 days ago. If you remember, I believe it was Saturday night or Sunday night. And Phantom skyrocketing to the upside since the call I gave you back here. It was on the 7-minute. Phantom just continued to do damage. And Phantom is up 21% again, too, as well. You got Sonic. So altcoins, Phantom leading the way. AAVE leading the way, and I pay attention. I can see when the altcoins start to move. And I'm telling you right now, I gave a big call to my trading group yesterday. I put up like about $5,000 into a coin. And my trading group knows exactly what coin I bought. And again, I don't pump coins, so it doesn't matter. But hey, when I get into something, it's based on multiple ideas, technical analysis, and I'm seeing something that's based off years of data. So everything I do is based off years of data, because even if the chart isn't that old, I assess it based off the years of data that I've gained. So if I look at an altcoin and I see it's bullish, it's based on the fact that I've looked at the Walmart chart, the Tesla chart, gold, Bitcoin, silver, oil, and all that has shown me a similar pattern that has been created. I see AAVE booming. Honestly, the daily looks good. Like, I see this on a path to 212. Something's happening to DeFi here, and it's kind of breaking a little bit out away from Bitcoin. And it seems to be there's something brewing here for BTC. Shout out to the channel sponsors, I Trust Capital, for keeping the lights on. We greatly appreciate you, everybody. You can go there and buy and sell cryptocurrency inside of your Roth IRA or IRA tax-free. You can do that. Have gold, silver, and crypto inside the same account. It's amazing. Shout out to Crypto.tax, the greatest place to do your taxes. They will streamline it, connect you API, find out where everything came, be like, where is that? Where is this? Like, there will be no questions about your taxes when it comes to the Crypto.tax. Find out today, schedule a free consultation, and Houdini Swap. Who could, forget about Houdini Swap? Well, you can transact freely between 4,000 tokens across multiple chains, from Sol to Sui, from Sui to Blast. It just continues to go. And you can make it private if you want. It will take a little longer, but you can make that private if you want. On the way to 700 million in swap volume for Houdini Swap. And thank you so much for your time as we gave you my sponsors. Let's take a look at BTC here on the weekly. And we're going to break it down like we do every single day. Who knows, by the end of this, we could be in a live trade, hitting it hard. So pay attention. We're going to do our due diligence first. So look at the 1 minute looked good to me. It started off in a flag last night. I got in there. Boom, 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 boom. Why did I get out of the trade? Well, I had a flag on the 15 on MEXC. And I could see that the stochastics were pointing aggressively to the downside with a red candle there. And usually we get follow through. So I bailed on the trade before we lost the trend line. I pointed this out to my trading group. If you're in my trading group, you will get this information. So you shouldn't be in longs when you shouldn't be, in shorts when you shouldn't be. Bitcoin, 15-minute could end the party here if we get a loss of the trend line. I'm telling you, look at the Stokes are pointing down. That looks like it's about to come down. My stop loss was there. I was heavily in profit. All right. I was like, you know what? I'm out. All right. I took profits on the long. We'll look for more opportunity. So I took profits on everything I was in the last few days and made a nice gain. It's been great. So, yeah, yesterday was one of the better trading days ever, really, So, excuse me, you. All right. Excuse you, me, or I don't know. Excuse me. Let's take a look here at the weekly for BTC and break down what I see happening. Shout out to all the beautiful lifers here and everyone that loves their life. If you celebrate the fact that you woke up today, put a 333 in the comment. If you celebrate the fact that you have opportunity in your life, put a 333 in the comment. If you listen to Jim Rohn like I did every single day and got your mindset and get your mind right, put a 333. If you worked out today and put your body in the right place to put your mind in the right place, put a 333. If everything is coming together the way you want it, because you're designing your frequency, put a 333. God bless how you desire it, not even want it. I get rid of that word want. It's how you desire. So the next leg for Bitcoin, this leg took from August 21st of 2023 to March. It took a good while. So if this next leg starts in August, we probably could bump all the way to March. And it says we can until somewhere in February to $115,000 BTC. All right. At that point, I don't see how we won't have some type of pullback. We'll be pulling fibs from Impulse and talking about coming back down to the 618, maybe the 0.5. We'll be looking at the moving averages, but and then our all-time high will become support at 72,500. Could we go to 114, come back to 70, and then boom again to 140,000 and end this rally? So it would look something like this, and then this would be our next leg. And just realistically, I don't see how we get above $142,000 by June of 2026. It just, if this is the rally, this is, you know what I mean? And by then you'll have some bearish divergence. It'll start to play down. So you have to be realistic about how Bitcoin consolidates, you see? Now, maybe we push higher and the 618 is like somewhere down there. Anyway, I'm projecting way into the future for you, but this is what we do here on the channel. Kind of get you ready for what's ahead. But this does suggest that this is a bear flag, a broadening, falling wedge that's likely going to break to the upside all the way to $127,000. I'll tell you why I believe CryptoFace is 100% wrong. I love him. He's a good friend of mine. But why he's 100% wrong with his theory that we're in a giant 16-year cycle that's ending, because he's saying each 4-year cycle is different, and this 4-year cycle we're going to complete the 30K. I don't see that, and I'll tell you why. The hash rate, it wouldn't make sense with the hash rate. Number two, okay, it meaning how much electricity is created to create a Bitcoin, and how many people are mining Bitcoin, and how the difficulty level continues to rise. It just wouldn't make sense that we would reset on a 4-year cycle, in my humble opinion. We will eventually get more boring, but maintain less. Just like there's less of an increase, there will be less of a decrease. You see? So what was the last decrease? 20,000 to 3,000, 17,000, right? About a, you know, that 1/7 of, you know, 8/7, about 90%. So then we went to 69,000 to come back to 15,000, right? A quarter, maybe a little over a quarter move. So if we achieve a move up to 74, you're telling me we're going to go a quarter down, 3 quarters down, at like back to 25,000? I just, it doesn't make sense to me. But again, anything is possible. I'm open-minded. But I want to kind of quell your fears here. I just, I'm building for a bull run, and I'm adding. I bought a bunch of Bitcoin yesterday, and my trading group knows what it is. I'll be going over my entire portfolio, what I bought and sold, and what happened on the week, every single Thursday, because I don't even remember sometimes. I need that Thursday to go over what the heck did I do this week, and we can have some fun. So I see this weekly, and this is a giant. They call me Sally Cup and Handy to the upside because I use the cup and handle more than anybody else in the game. It's not cup and handle season yet, but you'll know when it is. You'll start seeing cup and handles all day long, but that is a cup and handle for Bitcoin. 126,000 by April of 2025. So, hey, baby, that would be amazing, huh? Amazing. So, life is good. If you're alive and you believe that you're the opportunity, then there's really nothing else you need. You get it? You need nothing. You just desire the belief to push forward. That's all you really, that will give you the life force to continue. So the weekly looks interesting to me. The moving averages are getting close and tight. We're not away from the 21. That tells me that there's a move coming to the upside. Look at this. The 50, the 100, and the 80 are crossing the 200 MA. That's a bullish sign that most people aren't paying attention to. It's a very bullish sign. So with this bullishness surrounding me, it's hard to be so bearish. Oversold in the stochastics on the weekly. That's not when I open shorts. You never know, but usually that's when I start building longs. That's why I bought $5,000 worth of Bitcoin when the fear and greed got into that 22. I mean, we're back at 33 now. You can't get 22 again. Anyway, only time will tell, but so far those buys in the $54,000 levels that I grabbed are amazing, and we're going to go from there. So the weekly looks interesting, like it wants to reverse. Let's break down what I would like to see on the weekly. Well, I'd like to see this hold at 54.8. I do not want to see us break below 54,800. If we do that, we will come down and test 51,005. If we do that, we'll come down and test this $42,000 area. You can see the gaps of the VRVP. You can see the high volume node. This is not rocket science. This is the facts of life here in the charts. All right. We go to the 3-day. The 3-day showing signs of a bounce. Also, can the weekly close with a tweezer bottom? Every single time we had 2 candles close with wicks there on the weekly, we did have somewhat of a reversal. 1, 2, 3, and 4th time would be a charm there to the upside for BTC. Looking at the 3-day chart, I like that, it's making more of a falling wedge now here as opposed to a descending triangle. Look for this to make a move up, possibly a move down, but eventually then break out of this wedge to the upside. This falling wedge is bullish over time. If it breaks down, it'll break out the base and dump fast and hard. We could come all the way down to this 3-day 200 MA and test 43,000, maybe even $37,000, $38,000. I'm not telling you that's going to happen. I'm not a perma bear. I'm just giving you an open-minded review of the charts, showing you what is likely possible. Now, in my lifetime, when the moving averages get this close and tight on the 3-day chart, a massive, massive move is ensuing to the upside. Again, the length would be this whole leg. Yeah, I just don't. My technical analysis, which is pretty spot on, my TA and my measured moves have been great. If you track me when Solana pumped from the last rally, not this rally from 20 to 30, but the last rally up to like 137 from $7, like I was nailing all the measured moves just by, no Fibonacci extension, just simply measured moves. This is how they do it. It's algorithmic. It works in sections and moves, Anyway, So a boom back up to possibly 59,000. We have resistance waiting for us right there at 60,000. And remember the 61,500 area on the weekly that we know so well. And the 3 days. So I expect to move up here, possibly a wick up. I'd love to see it, and then we could come back down and then still break out here. So we could be in for some chop still on this 3-day chart. We take a look at the daily. The daily is expecting a move here to the upside. I got into the daily down here and held the chart. But once we got up here and start, I sold up here because I could see that we were making a move down on the smaller time frames. I have a hard time holding the bigger trades for long periods of time. You know what I mean? The way to do that, I have to almost open up an account that I don't look at. What I like about on the daily, and I've been talking about every day, is this double bottom. And what I like about this show is I'm going to repeat the same things to you over and over again. I don't show up one day with one analysis and then back, and do something different. If the market changes, I'll tell you, hey, if we lose this 200 MA, that's bearish. And if we do that, then you see me flip bearish. But I explain why I am bearish. This makes a move up to 75,000. This is a double bottom for BTC. 68% chance this could break out. Just simple as it simple does. Nothing crazy here. A double bottom. Study it, understand it, learn it. This is what we're seeing here. So you see some strong support at 53.6, but we see our next resistance point, which we broke. So you want to make sure we hold this level here. See where we bounced and where we got resistance? It's kind of a range. I'd like to see us hold $56,000. If we can hold that, chance that we can continue further to the upside. So indecision candle here on the daily, but it's not completely bearish. The daily still has momentum to the upside on the stochastic, suggesting that this could continue up. All right. 22 is getting a little overbought, but hanging out at the 21. The 12 is a little overbought, hanging out. The 8-hour 2 suggesting possibly just sideways price action in this flag. I would flag this out. If this plays out as such, that would be a beautiful move. That's something I would keep on the radar. It's a cup and handle. Sammy, cup and handy to the upside, strikes again here. All the way back to pass. Brock Purdy back to pass all the way from downtown. Stephen Curry from downtown. Steph Curry all the way from downtown. Tom Brady back to pass. Off the 4th. And he busts his way into the touchdown off the 4th-yard line. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. So, that could be a nice little cup and handle here. The 21 slides up into price action. Price action, takes 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, which is a 40 hours, somewhere between 24 and 40 hours here to make this flag, and then carries on its way. This is a possibility here for BTC. You can kind of keep that on wraps and watch that, but that's something that I would be paying attention to on the 8-hour time frame. The 4-hour doing the same type of business, in my humble opinion, making a bit of a flag here for its next move. I like these tight moving averages. I like the 21 curving. It all looking good. So wow, even though the stochastics are spent, the 4-hour looks somewhat interesting here. We look at the 1-hour and it seems to be making a bit of a flag. I may jump back into this long with a stop on the other side of the 200 MA, seeing that we're front running the golden cross. This could get tight, start to make a move, and then continue up the length of the pole here. Yeah, to the upside. That's interesting. So, and then the 15-minute took its dump, which I saw that it was going to, right? I could see at 57.3 we were going down, and we went down about 800. It almost feels like it fell out of the pattern and broke back inside on the 15. But the 1-hour gives it a little more, And is the 1 minute about to break back above the 200 MA? Tight moving averages showing signs that it can do this. And there's a nice bullish divvy that was made on the 1 minute, which shows liquidations and a slight reversal pattern here. Slight money printer status coming if that comes to the 786. So what am I looking at? Well, the 1-hour looks interesting to me. It stayed above the 200 MA. It got wicked very close, and I know that I can always use the 200 MA as protection. It's a good place for protection, personally. So it's making me, and Tuesday's my favorite day to trade of the week. I love trading on Tuesday. So let me take a look here. Looks like a failed double top. that may end up making some type of tighter channel here and getting busy. It's got a pretty big leg to the upside here on the 1 hour time frame. We'd be pinning that 4 hour, which even the bearish thing about the 4 hours, the stochastics RSI, but everything else doesn't look too bad. It's above the 21. It's making a flag. I'm seeing signs of life here. So I like this trade where I could be 2 places below, 1, 2, 3 areas below, really. Even right there is good for me. And then I'm below the 200 MA as well. This tells me I can likely take a bit of a trade here. The odds are in my favor that if I win, now I may lose, but the odds are in my favor. It doesn't mean that's going to happen. All right. 61,008 would be the target. Stop loss would be at 55,919. And I could risk 300 for 13, 200 for 800. I'll take the 200 for 800. I'll up it a little higher than I usually do 100 for 3. But 2 for 8 works for me. So I like the 4-1. So I just opened up a live trade here on the 1 hour time frame. May not go in my favor. I'm looking for this to kind of flip up. I'm looking for that 1 hour to bounce. I'm looking to make sure. Now, if we lose the 200 MA on the 1 hour time frame, the trade's a wrap. It's not worth it. It's going to tell me to bounce. All right. And there we go. I'll stick to this trade no matter what. And so that's what I'm looking at. I aim to make about, $500 to $1,000 every single day that I can. Some days I can't. The market's not perfect. Some days there's not volatility. Some days it comes at the end. Some days it comes in the middle. Some days you guys see my biggest trade. Some days you can see my smaller loss or my bigger loss. It depends. You're only catching 2 hours of my trading day. You have to remember, I've been up since about 7 in the morning, and I was up till about 3 in the morning last night trading. So you don't see what happened between, 12 o'clock and 3 in the morning, and you don't see what happened when I get off the live stream. There's going to be a lot. I could make 10 trades after the stream. So there's been actually the last few weeks, it's funny. I've lost on the live and I've won. The day's been a winning day, but you wouldn't have seen that if you just watched one moment of my life. But just, I just want to break that down, so you understand that you're watching probabilities inside of my life and just pieces of time. And it's consistency that will get you through every single time. It's consistency that will get you through every single time. Everybody wants the gains, but they don't know how to become consistent. So important that you remain consistent in life. Every single day, push forward, never stop. I'm telling you right now, I will be your voice of reason. I just finished working out and listening to 30 minutes of Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn studied the ancient philosophers. The ancient philosophers told them that your thoughts created your mind and you created your reality through your own thoughts, and that your reality was yours through your belief system and your mental framework. So if you're not where you want to be in life, if things aren't going where you want to be, it means you just have to work on the mind muscle. You have a lot of work to do inside of the mind. It's funny. Someone that did mind, say someone took a very minimal job, part-time job that gave them free time to meditate, and they didn't make a lot, and they stayed on the beach and they meditated, but they worked on self. They worked on, pushing them, believing in themselves, mental clarity. And then they came to New York and they got into a new industry, and in 2 years, they were one of the top salesmen. Another guy had been in that industry for 5 to 7 years. The new guy just was better than him. The guy, he knew more about it. He had the knowledge. What did he lack? He lacked knowledge of self. The salesman with knowledge of self will outperform the salesman with knowledge. Now, they both needed knowledge of the actual, and the discipline. They both went. One guy after 2 years, he figured out the ropes. You see? So the whole point of what I'm saying to you is you must work on self and manifestation. The man who manifests inside of his mind and is consistent is far better than the man who's just intelligent. Intelligence will not do it for you. It only gets you so far. I knew I was intelligent back in life, but I wasn't getting where I wanted to be in life. You may have had the same problem. Why? Because you don't believe you deserve it. Your life is only as big as where you think you deserve to be. That's it. If you don't think you deserve to be where, it doesn't matter if your intelligence exceeds that. It doesn't matter if you should be in a better job. You'll sabotage it. You'll do something. It won't work because you won't believe that you're worth it. So self-worth, manifestation of belief, has everything to do with where someone is in life. I live in a gated community in a mansion, in a nice house because, not a mansion, it's a nice house, but because I believe I should. because I set high standards for myself, and because I dreamed of a chandelier walking in. I dreamed of opening up the front door, giantly high ceilings in a huge chandelier. I was living recently in a split-level ranch where I could touch the ceiling like this. I could. Like, it was like a 6.5 foot ceiling or something crazy. You know, I was like, but I'm saying, I knew that wasn't where I was going to end up. I knew that wasn't where I was going to be. I had dreams of something bigger, and because my dreams, that's how I manifested my life. So manifest, my friends, manifest, push forward every single day, okay? So we took you from the weekly to the 3-day, to the 22, 12-hour, 8-hour, all the way back in multiple time frames to see what's happening. Got a bearish div kicking in here. It's not too good, you know. But I don't really see they're both kind of swinging down. That swings down sharper, so it says, hey, there's more energy down. That's usually right, so you never know, but we'll go from there. I'm staying strong in the long. And look, it looks like we're about to get a break of the 200 MA here. Bit of a cup with a handle there, huh? This will be the third time today. Sammy, cup at handy. We saw one on the weekly. We saw one on these. We projected one on an altcoin, right? And we got one kind of brewing here. Sammy, cup at handy to the upside. Bit of a money printer, is it not? My friendos, wicking to the 618 Fibonacci level. I guess you guys go right there to candle body. Pretty close. If we can breach this 200 MA, we are gone. If not, shameless sideways for the day. Let's see if the 1 minute can crack that move to the upside. Oversold stochastics getting the curve. Bit of a cup and handy. Sammy, cup and handy to the upside. Can we ride, baby, ride? I'm already in the bigger. I've been staying off the smaller time frames. They've been choppier than normal. And I've been riding the bigger time frames. They've been paying off nicely. So I've been doing that every single day here. I could see this continue to the upside here for Bitcoin. So we watch the 1 minute cup and handle here. All right. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You can never get more time. All right, Sammy, cup and handy. We're long and strong again. Give me some hopium, please. I'm long and strong again too, baby. I'm back in the long, baby. I just got in right now. All right. All right. All right. Shout out to Crypto Face in the house for the $50 super chat. Love you, bro. And the man is consistent. He's been around a long time. He's still here. He'll be here 10 years from now. Much love, Crypto Face. Sam the man. Took that Fed long you mentioned here yesterday. Cash me outside. How about that? Send ingredients. Good D-Vibes. Opinions on AERO. Shout out to DJ Diverto Dumb. And again, everyone says, hey, join my trading group. You know, do this, do that. I give you guys free knowledge every single day that helps you learn and help you find your way. All right? Are you looking forward to the debate? Nice prediction on Kennedy getting on the same ship as Trump. Oh, that was obviously going to happen. I could see that. I made that prediction. But it was obvious to me because Trump had the staying power. No one else. The media tries to tell you. I'm a pretty smart dude. I can see the writing on the walls. I could see Bitcoin before it happened. I could saw marijuana stocks getting big before they happened. I speculated. I basically made a living off of getting into things, believing that they were going to turn in, and speculating on my intuition. My intuition says that, like, there's no one bigger than Trump in the nation right now. Like, there's no one that could be more popular than him. He can fill out more rallies, sell out more shows. This is the facts. These are facts. You know what I mean? Whatever you want. Like, these are facts. You can say whatever you want. Like, you know, blessing Sam. Love your daughter's announcement this morning. It was so funny, man. I forgot about it already, man. I believe we can all reach our dreams. One day, we will all meet up in Sheboygan. Let our dreams come true. Amen. Sheboygan. Television programming, Buck, BS. Yeah, exactly. Tell lies to your vision. Let me understand. Where the media came from was Mockingbird. The CIA created a brainstorm, a brainwash, basically campaign. And they've been taking over TV for a long time. Most of the anchors you see are agents. They are not even you think like Anderson Cooper, dude. Like, anyway, that dude has painted himself red so many times by being obviously like not a human. Like, he just like takes like a side, and you could tell he's been brainwashed. Like, it's obvious. Anyway, let's move on. But just something I have to point out. All right. So, baby, here we go, man. We break this 200 MA. We are long and gone. We are long and gone. The daily could still recover that candle today. Remember that. Remember. The 5th of November. All right. Speaking of all that, V for Vendetta, man. Wow, we're looking for this cup and handle to break on out. Please, we got to break that 200, bro. Let's get that hopium. Crypto face on that hopium. He's got it, though. He's locked in, man. Now everyone, 100% not true. Yeah, definitely not true. 100%. Nobody parrots what anyone says without thinking. That's just 100% not true. I'm an independent. I'm not even a Republican or a Democrat. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'll let that one slide, but like I kind of want to get rid of it. But yeah. Yeah. Can you check Rio, please? Send in a super chat for TAs at Deep Dives. Can we look at CELR? Shout out to Tori, who's been a long time subscriber of the channel. How's the new house setting in, buddy? It's awesome, man. It's really nice. It really feels like home, man. It's mine. It's the first time in my life where I could punch a hole in the wall. I mean, before I was living in my dad's house, I guess, and then I inherited the house, but it was never really mine, you know? Like, I don't know. And it wasn't where I truly wanted to live. It wasn't the environment in which I had envisioned in my mind. This house is everything I've ever envisioned. Like, it's like my vision staring at me in my face. It's kind of weird. I like watching you ride your bike. You're funny, man. Man, punch a hole, though. No, I'm not. I'm just saying, if I wanted to, I wouldn't have to answer to anybody. You have to remember, I lived in an apartment for 10 years. Just 4 years ago, I left that apartment. I was in an 800 square foot. I think it was 600, but I'll be nice and say it was 800. 800 square foot apartment. I was in there for 4 years, everybody. All right. I got you with Rio. Jimmy Bitcoin hooks you up. Look at that. There's always someone hooking somebody up here on the channel. They never want anyone to feel like they can't get it in. Shout out to the Biomex, man. Hola, my man Biomex in the house. God bless you, brother. Thank you for being here. Congrats on the new house, my brother. Thank you. Yeah, if you punch a hole in the wall, we all know who will be answering to. Yeah, exactly. My wife. Most people are actually in the middle, but they think they have to pick sides. Exactly. Blessings on Rio, bro. I didn't know. All right. Good morning, Sam. Just tweeted you beautiful view of the desert this morning. Arrow 8, so we can get our ladies and kids matching Escalades. Much love, Sammy. All right. Shout out to Nick Ellegard. Wow, and we got the super chats coming in hard today with the fan funding. It came into strong. Shout out to 11-7 Productions. Jesus Coin up 25%. Phantom above the 2 and 3 day 200 domain. Thank you, Sam Carlos Alejandre. Phantom starting to do damage on the bigger time frames. Let's take a look at Phantom on the bigger time frames and see what my man is saying here for Phantom. Wow. I mean, today is awesome, everyone. Just blessings. 1,581 people here. 423 likes. $86 at chat revenue. You people are amazing. Like, I'm already hitting a milestone today. Like, this is amazing. I'm so blessed to be here with each and every one of you. Thank you so much for the light, love, and happiness that you guys project onto me every single day. I mean, look, it's in an inverted head and shoulder on the 2-day chart. Hold on. I'll get rid of I'll hide my previous work so I can save it. Look what I'm doing here, creating a group of drawings, getting rid of the group. But look, I mean, that's an inverted head and shoulder if I've ever seen one. It's got big news with Sonic. They're going to turn it into Sonic. Phantom's going to be called Sonic. Andre Condre is back. They're going to have credit wallet. They're going to have credit scores on the wallets, which is going to really basically change the entire game. There's a huge gap of the VRVP up to 80. It's cracking the 200 MA on the 2-day chart. This thing looks like it's about to erupt to the upside. Possible long right now, right? And that's going to be a 3-to-1 right there, right? And that's the trade right there with the right shoulder as the stop loss for Phantom. This is a 2-day chart. If you're a worker, someone who's not able to look at the charts, you can't scalp the 1 minute like I do all day long, and you're frustrated sometimes with my gains, the 2-day chart is your answer. All right. This is what's called a midterm hold, okay? So this should probably take a month, you know what I mean, for it to kind of come out to fruition. The end of October, mid-October, something like that. Again, when alt season happens, it happens like one night, Bitcoin bumps, and then alts go from 48 to like 80, right? This will double in like a night or something. And then you'd be like, and it was just 20, and you're like, there's the 4X. And then you're like, ah. So I buy alts when everyone is puking. And when CryptoFace told me that Bitcoin was in a huge cycle going down the tubes, I bought more Bitcoin immediately, right? He told me exactly what I had to do immediately. Then I was like, man, it's so bearish right now. And I think he believes that, and I love him. And he could be right. I'm open-minded to believe it. But if I believe that, and I don't buy alts on this low, and I see us moon, I'd rather go down the tubes and throw what I'm willing to lose into the altcoins than watch them skyrocket and miss out. I'd rather go down the tubes, really. I know the pain of both, and I don't want to be on the sidelines when this market rips. So I look at the better of two evils, and to me, it's getting those gains long term. So that's a beautiful chart on the Phantom of the 2-day. And thank you for pointing out. You guys are on the look at this is why we have super chats of people on the 2-day. You know what I mean? And shout out, no disrespect to my man CryptoFace. I love him with respect. Like if anyone disrespected him, I'm coming after you. I love this guy. He's a good guy. But I don't agree with what he said about the longer. But you never know. He could be right too. I'm open-minded to believe it's possible. I'm not like, nah. But my actions speak louder than my words. I go against the grain there. All right. So how's our trade doing that Sammy made here? We're fighting a bunch of liquidity to the downside. Looks pretty ugly. Looks like we may, I'm up 4%, though. I told you I'm the king of 3%. Told you almost every single day you're going to see me make 3% in a couple minutes. You've never seen someone make 3% faster than me. But we have liquidity on either side. There's the majority of liquidity to the downside, although we did rip into it, and it's starting to get a little light. And there's some guy up here sitting at 58,000 that's starting to build. I wouldn't be surprised if they rip this liquidity and swing it back to the upside once we crack 57,200 again. All right. And wow, we're back up on a vengeance here. About to crack 57,000. Going after the shots. What is this that you're seeing? All these bubbles and lines. This is Bookmap. Link in the description below. See what the candlesticks are hiding. See, I have the candlesticks here. There's buys and sells, cumulative volume delta. There's a lot going on. And I can kind of see where the liquidity is. Like, it's likely we do go back down to this key area. Look at all this liquidity down here. So maybe we get resistance to 57,000 and we head back down all the way down here. There's a chance I definitely lose the trade. So I do see a lot of liquidity down here. That tells me that I got to be cautious, and it may not go my way today. Shout out to the 1,577 people here on the live. You people are amazing. And remember, I've been reminding you on that Forex Factory every single day that we're going to have a shakeup in this market Thursday, Friday. You know it, and I know it, and it's coming. Okay? Let's take a look here, and I got to keep you on point. Some people are members are speaking today. Okay, yada, 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 right? And we'll talk about the CMEs too, but core CPI, Consumer Price Index, they think it's 0.2, forecasted 0.2, the same. If we get a nothing burger at 0.2, if that goes up to 0.3, that's no good. You know what I mean? So we want to make sure that's low so the Fed can cut the rate and everything can kind of do what it's supposed to do. Then the next day we got core PPI, Thursday at 8:30. Those 2 days are going to rock the markets. And then we have unemployment rate. Is that for China? Which could also, if you're trading Forex, I would definitely pay attention to that. Okay. One last thing we have to look at is the CME Watch tool. That's coming at you hot. 8 days and 3 hours and 7 minutes. Get ready to watch Jer Powell. I will be there live. You know I will be every single time. And we'll be trading it live possibly as well. And we'll be on the 1 minute, getting it in on the tiny time frames, watching price action and the volatility, having a blast. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait. I know you can't wait. We're going to do it together. So blessings on blessings. 50. So it's likely we're going to get that rate high. Right? We're going to get the cut. Once we get the cut, it's going to be good. Not for me because I just got into a mortgage. I would have got a better rate. It's okay though. I'll pay it off in time, so I'll still beat people that got a better rate than me. You know what I mean? So I'll outwork them, and it won't really matter what the rate is. When you're a hard worker, the rates don't matter because you can pay it off more than most people, so you're not going to have to sit there and fork over so much money to the bank. You get it? But it all depends over time. I'm not a financial advisor. Hey. Shout out to Weeks. Right now, we're still running a campaign on Weeks. The first 10 users got $100 immediately. I think that already happened. But the next 45 users who deposit 500 and trade at least 100,000 USDT within the event period will receive $200 in futures bonus after the weekends. I mean, that's pretty generous. So they're taking 10 grand and they're giving it back to the community through futures bonuses. All right. And so all users who sign up through no KYC for this event, total trading volume, right? So jump on in today and find out more. Hit the link and join today. All right, go to Weeks. Go to Weeks and find out more. WeX, some people were calling it too. I heard Tom Crown say WeX the other day. I was like, oh no. So look, the flag is still kind of hanging out here. And I'm telling you, we break that 200 MA. We are gone. Pretty funny, ugly times here. Could be a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder there. See this shoulder, head, right shoulder in real time. All right, let's take a look at CELR from my man Tori and get through these super chats as best we can. The CELR network. Look, it's got that same inverted head and shoulder. Looks like the whole market wants to make the first higher low and get a move on. That could be your bottom for CELR, just like it was for Phantom. It all depends on what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin takes a spill, it's going to be tough. But you got the same idea here for most of the market. You double bottomed. You got an inverted head and shoulder, shoulder, head, right shoulder. And you got resistance up there at about 1274. Been tough holding CELR for anyone that held it. It's like back near the bottoms where it was over, almost 2 years ago. So it's been a long ride for this puppy if you've been in it. I don't own any of it. I'm not really a fan. But my man Tori is. And I think he might even be accumulating more the way he talks, the way he brings it up. But yeah, if I was going to play it safe in a swing trade, I'd wait for it to break out and retest 0.1540 and then ride it up to liquidity. If I was going to long term it, it is a triple bottom. So likely is your bottom right there. I'd go on a limb and say that is your bottom, but you never know. Can you check AERO for me? I'm ready for pain. Let's take a look at AERO. Shout out to Nick Ellegard. God bless you, man. And I saw your first super chat. Let's do it. I was going to get to it. To me, I find that's the bottom. I believe that was your bottom at 39. I say we don't get much lower. I say we had this kind of like bottoming out, and we just kind of slowly make our way on out of here. It's in a beautiful falling wedge on the daily time frame, curving with the stochastics to the upside. I technically hold a boatload of this. Might actually buy some more right here. I liked it at 30. I like it at 55. I see this making a move. It might even just come up to this resistance before it kind of, And then look, you got the shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. And then you're breaking on out of here. It's making an Adam and Eve. You see that? I see the Adam and Eve forming here. So I think I believe that's highly likely your bottom. The altcoins look like to me like they're bottoming out. We hit that fear at 23, 22. We bounced, Do you put any weight on days of the market like 9/11 tomorrow? Love your call. Shout out to Bufflink. There could be some movement, but tonight is really, they're going to take the win out of our sails tonight with the presidential debate. That's really going to have everyone's going to be watching that. Like the entire world's going to be watching. That's the best TV we've ever seen. They did create some of the best TV we've ever seen. Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump, you know what I mean? It's going to be a man. Kamala Harris, it's going to be a big deal. So I can't wait to see what happens. And everyone's got that little bit of gossip in you, a little bit of, like in high school, right? It's like he hit tit for tat. They definitely built it up here pretty good. You wonder, are they just setting us up for TV ratings sometimes? But maybe some of your lifers should be assigned to watch certain alt charts and report to you the setups. That way more eyes are on more coins. We have that, my man. We have the elite. We have the elite right here, and the elite is always posting amazing charts. The elite lifers, I'm always posting, and we have so many people in the group here that are always doing it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. There's so many people posting, but the main people you want to watch are my elite traders. There's 4 elite traders in the group. Unbelievable, right? Bitcoin conference, Las Vegas, May. Early bird pass, $299. Who's going? Planning early. Everybody better go. You all better buy it right now and go. I got to ask for my link already and get that going. Don't be unburdened by what has been. Yeah, exactly. Mike Lee, thanks for the reminder. Yeah, jump on into Bitcoin Las Vegas. That's going to be a big deal. All right. So we looked at AERO. Likely the bottom. Daily looks good for a bounce. I'm giving you some hopium there. We'll come back to it in a few days. Let's look at Rio. And I think we got Phantom. We got to look at Jesus coin, even though it's not. And we got to look at Rio and Jesus. And then I want to look at gold and some other stocks. I also want to look at the S&P futures, the NASDAQ, and break some things down for you as well. Follow me at Twitter, at CryptoLifer33. I'd greatly appreciate it. Much appreciated. You can see my feed right there. Faces on the feed. Doctor, I'm afraid I have gainitis. This was made by Rave Song Records. Rave, I wanted to say made by Rave, but I forgot what your Twitter handle was. I kept writing Rave, and then I was like, maybe it's Dave Ainge, and I kept writing something, I couldn't get it. So I apologize, but I wanted to say designed by Rave Song Records. But I'll add it here in the comments. If you could just refresh, and I'm sorry I don't remember, but I know you've written it down. And dude, how about this walk-in closet? I mean, come on, man. You can't hate on this. Don't hate. Be great. Like, if you think this is great, if you're like, dang, that's ridiculous, then go after it yourself, man. You know, maybe you're like, I don't want a walk-in closet. I think that's crap. I don't need all that. Maybe you don't. And maybe you want to live a more simple life. It depends. I've always envisioned having an estate type of house, walking into my closet, and that's my vision. So that's the universe created that vision for me as a manifestation, because that's how I manifested my life. However you manifest is how you're going, baby. I like this flag here, bit of a double bottom. You see it? It's got some double bottom vibes, slanted double bottom. We got to get juiced here. And it's also got shoulder, head, shoulder. It's that complex inverted head and shoulder to me too as well. We got to crack that 200 MA and be on our way. I wasn't trying to rhyme, but I did. Let's take a look here at, we got AERO, we got Rio, R-I-O, Rio, USDT on MEXC. Now, I like this coin. I actually hold of it. I started buying it here at around 56 cents when it made this beautiful bull pennant. The whole market dumped, and this just came to and held the channel. And I said to my whole group, this is bullish. And I put it out, and we nailed that. And then it continued to rip. Rio's hot. It's real-world asset, really, all right? And they're just resetting for the next bigger bull run. I feel like we're going to take prices to a higher than we were before. They'll go 243, and that will go to 360. I mean, that's a 5x sitting there right there at the table. All right, you're below the 200 MA on the 2-day chart. I get it. But it looks to me like you're starting to make what Phantom's going to make, that shoulder, this head, possibly the right shoulder with the retest. Honestly, I'm starting to see life in these altcoins. I don't say a word. Remember, I'm always like, and all of a sudden you're like, damn, Sammy's been posting alts again. Sammy's all about the alts again. People are, when you start seeing people requesting super chats for alts a lot, you notice my channel will show you when the market changes. Because I'm so consistent and I'm always here every day, that when this show changes, it's because the market's changing. I found it really cool one day because I started watching even the stuff that we look at. Like when I start looking at a bunch of cup and handles, it means the market's changing. You see what I mean? Stay hydrated and decalcify that pineal gland. Keep the lemon in the water. That's why I'm putting the lemon in the water, to decalcify that pineal gland. It's oh so important. And make sure you're drinking the most clean filtered water you can find. My water's getting triple filtered now. Now I got to add salt to it. It might have no nutrients in it. I'm drinking, that's another thing, but we'll get into all that. I like where Rio sits. It's something I definitely would add to my bag at this place at 70 cents. So I like where it's sitting here. This is a coin I will add to. And in my trading group, I think I will add to it later on today. I like Rio here. And I'd be surprised if that's not your bottom and you begin to make a move further to the upside. Let's see if the 4-hour cracks that 200 MA. Once the 4-hour cracks the 200, you are gone, baby, gone. Right, look how we cracked the 1 hour, and that started a frenzy. Golden cross, pumping up. Look for this to flag out. If you're looking to make a perfect trade, look for this to flag out. But the bigger time frames say, yeah. And there's your Sammy Cup and Handy too as well, man. It is, you know what? It just maybe, I said today on the live, as I said, I don't say Sammy Cup and Handy like I used to. Sammy Cup and Handy to the upside. And then I said another one and then another one. And I'm like, maybe it's Cup and Handle season here. Starting to brew as Cup and Handle season here on Rilio. All right. The Bitcoin trade going Sid's way. Not in our favor, just kind of hanging. We're down 17. Nothing too crazy, though. They did just lose the 8s, though. I don't like losing the 8s. 56.8 is like key support, kind of. And then we'll just end pattern our way to the downside here. Definitely resistance. Once we lose this trend line, we'll drop to the 200. Then we'll lose the 200, and it'll be over. We lost the 200 on the 1 minute time frame. Another bearish sign, but we did it there, and we were able to somehow persevere. But there it is again. That's a bearish. I mean, that's bearish. Look at that. They're trying to false move Monday today. I don't know why. Looks like they're going to take off, and before they take off, they want to play with the price action, but I don't know. Now I see a shoulder, a head, a right shoulder that's going to dump pretty fast. You see? Again, this is real time. The 1 minute chart happens right in front of you. But I mean, shoulder, head, right shoulder, resistance of the 200 MA, unable to get back above the zone. Might have to take a small loss today. All right. My man, love you. Shout out to Highly Trained for the $10 super chat. I love you too, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Super nice of you to spread the love that way. When someone does that to the channel, it's absolutely amazing. We appreciate you. We love you. Let's take a look at Crypto Panic. I just got a couple things I want to look at you. You know, I want to talk about Sui. And the fact that Sui is starting to gain. Sui versus Mpepe. Top gainer. Sui gains new mobile gaming rival. Price 0021. Sui's metric 20% pump. Sui had an impressive week with a 20% pump, now trading around 90 cents. The rally comes after challenging a few months where Sui struggled to maintain since reaching a top of fine, right? But there's a new there's a new mobile gaming challenger, right? Continues to make waves in the broader market. Mpepe is quietly gaining attention, particularly with the mobile gaming sector. Mpepe priced at just 0021 is quickly positioning itself as a rival with more established tokens like Sui. Come on, man. This is just like a... See, there's too much garbage out here, man. Oh, yeah, Friend.tech. Like, what happened to Friend.tech? Something happened there, too. I almost got in, and then I didn't. They deny shutdown. They deny any plans to shut down. They said they were only sealing the doors for any future smart contract changes on a matter of fees. Interesting. If you were privy to that, it seems like Friend.tech just fell off the face of the earth, you know? Come on, Bitcoin. You got to maintain the flag here. It's a very long flag on the 1 hour, on the 1 minute. Usually you don't make flags this long. I'm telling you, when we crack that 200, now we shoulder, head, right shoulder. I'm staying long, baby. The 1 hour looks good to me. I'm not getting caught up in the smaller time frames. I switched off the smaller time frames the last few days, and I started making even more bank, just letting things play out the way they should. You know, CryptoFace said, "Hey, Sammy, trade the 4 hours, Sammy, in the daily, bro. You got this." And I said, "You know what, Face? Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it over here. Hey, Johnny. How many times I gotta tell you over here?" So I like what I'm seeing here. If we can break that 200 MA for BTC, all right. And someone asked about Jesus coin. I don't like going over that coin for some reason, but you know what? I always want to be living love and happiness, and if it makes somebody happy, then that's what I want to do. And someone out there asked for it, so it's going to make them happy when I go over it. Whenever I ask for a super chat and someone goes over my super chat, it makes me giddy inside. I'm all like, Now, is it on ETH or is it on Solana? I'm guessing it's on Ethereum because it's got the bigger market cap. Still, you know, last time I looked at it, it's just been flat, man, ever since it, and people are like, oh, it looks like a rug, and a slow rug at that. Wow, this guy just bought $17,000 worth of this stuff, though. Wow, there's always someone doing something crazy with their money. This guy's selling $17,000 of it. I'm not a fan, and I'll make that really, really clear. I'm not a fan at all in any way, shape, or form. So, okay, let's get back into the regular chat here and see what's happening. Into the live chat. We're going to do members-only chat one day. Bullcoin or subscriber only. Yeah. Yeah. Are you talking to me, Al Pacino over here? Hey, Master Friend has been saying that they trade the 4 hour plus the higher time frames. That's what I've been doing, man. Liver, can we get a special stream where we reach 100,000 subs? Maybe something like a 12-hour stream. Oh, I'll do something insane. I'll stream in a Speedo upside down or something. Who knows? But we'll do it. Lifer, can you please take a glimpse at GRT? Send in a super chat for TA and deep dive, everybody. I got a lot to go over on the stream, and I can't just take a timeout unless it's a paid timeout. Okay, let's talk about the S&P futures, which I did on my macro technical analysis video every single Friday. I put a lot of work into those videos. They take a lot out of me because I'm usually tired at the live, and I still put it in. I'm not complaining. I'm just wanting you to know, please watch those videos. I put a lot of work into them. I called the S&P twice on those videos too, so like you could have made massive gains understanding the concepts that I'm breaking down. So I already called along here. I'm on the S&P 2 days ago on the macro analysis. It's been 2-3 days so far. That's been good, or maybe it was 2 days. But I called along here on the S&P. I see a bounce happening. I see this as a strange inverted, even though you can't. A shoulder, a head, making that right shoulder. We're on our way to the upside. Again, are you ready for it? I think you're ready for it. Shabby cup and hattie to the upside. Bit of a cup and handle here for Bitcoin. This thing could get all the way to the upside and continue to pump and do damage. So, Damage cheese coming, man. Can you take a look at Demetra? Shout out to Jerome Holloway Jr. in the house. Sounds like a football player or something like Holloway Jr. in the house, man. God bless you. Thank you for your 5th super chat on the live, man. Really, really appreciate that. Love that. Looks like we're going to bail ourselves out of this. And this flag is going to break on out, and my long's going to play out, baby. I'm long, baby, long. I've never been so long. Remember so long? I'm so long. And then I said so long. I'm so long. I had so much cash, I had to say so long. She said I was so long. I'm sorry. There's a potential hidden bullish divergence on the 45 and the 30. Interesting. It was put on Byzantine Empire coins. Amen. Yeshua, baby, Yeshua. Esau, man, Esau. Isa. Shout out to Crypto Billy in the house. And can we crack the 200 MA and continue further to the upside? Can we get all the way to 57,464? That's what we're looking for. All right. There we go, baby. There we go. Back above 57,000. That makes me want to double down downtown. Funny when I'm like, why is my stop so low? Because I'm playing the, Funny, I can usually make $200-300 in 1 or 2 minutes too, though. I love the 1 minute for that reason. Makes me want to flip back to the USD pair. Take the CoinM scalp. I'm going backwards. But I could take the CoinM scalp here. I always long when we break the 200 MA. It's a known thing of mine. But look, you want to catch back up with the 21. When the 21's this close, it's likely we do that without losing the 200 MA. Then I look right, and I just look for support or resistance levels that matter. We got a peak there that would be a nice little place to take some profit. We got a little area there. But I'll go for the gusto all the way to the upside here. Shout out to Alan. If you're watching, Alan, I love you, man. Your house was amazing. Appreciate you, buddy. I'd like to hang out with you another day, and I look up to you, Alan, like a bit of a mentor figure. So if you're watching, if you're out there, comment, say, hey, Sam, I'll say 9065. If you're out there, say 9065. Shout out to Alan, man. I love you, Alan. You were a good man, dude. I didn't know you that long, but you've been good. And I had a good time getting to know you. And, yeah, appreciate you, bro. If you're out there listening, I'm shouting you out, brother. I'm in your office, man. I'm in your office. So, can we stay above the 200 MA here and get busy? Or was it a fake out, punch out? Interesting. Got above it like that one. No love. No love. So no love. Bit of a double top here. Almost cat ears. And I'm attempting to find a bigger pattern to play. Wow, look how nasty the bot ate that the second we lost the movement. So it's been a choppy morning. It really has been. Honestly, tomorrow is going to be that. What I've found is whenever we have, large, data coming in, Like tomorrow is going to be, today's Tuesday, but Wednesday we're going to have core CPI. The market already starts getting funny within 24 hours before the core CPI. Like it does. You would notice it too if you paid attention with me. The market gets real funny. So now you can see we're kind of in this symmetrical triangle here on the 1 minute. And now you have a good sense of where we're going. If we break out, we head up to that target there at that first resistance. If we break down, we're going back to 56,000, right? And what I did is I took the price note and I edited it big, and it doesn't come out this way. It's like blue and white, but I made it red, black and yellow. So my students, anyone watching me, can have a really good handle of the levels that we're looking at here on the live, right? And when I put out something, if you ever see me, if you're in the group and you see 3 of these, the top one is the profit, the middle one is the entry, and the bottom one is the stop loss. All right, I try to make it really simple and easy for you. Again, if you're in my trading group, don't always go for the profit. 90% of the time, I'm taking my trades out here, here, here. Anytime I'm above in leverage, if I'm swing trading, I go for the gusto. But in leverage, the second I'm up to about this level here, the second I crack a resistance, stop loss is getting moved to break even immediately. And then if we get up to here, I'm starting to take profits. And a lot of times, if I wanted 500, but I'm up 300, I usually take the 300. All right? So now you're watching the symmetrical triangle here on the 1 minute time frame, and you'll never get what you're getting here on any other channel. You're getting the weekly analysis. You're getting all coins on demand. All right, you're getting my thoughts about the bigger markets, the S&P futures, and I've been doing this for 17 years, so you've been watching a guy that's been mastering the markets for a long time. You get your smaller plays on scalp action. I give you live trades. I mean, and I offer positive knowledge, keep you upbeat, and we don't have any negativity here in the group, and we don't even use profanity. So I don't see how you could not gain from this stream. This stream is here for you every single day to teach you, to better yourself, to push yourself, to discipline yourself, to make you realize that your goal is to become the greatest thing you can be on this earth, to inspire others to become the greatest thing they can be. When you shine, you help others shine. When you become your best version of yourself, you help everyone else around you because you inspire them to do the same. What if I was depressed and I was on my night shift still drinking and hanging out, and I never got into the charts, and I never studied technical analysis, and I didn't take it seriously, and I didn't push myself? We wouldn't be here together today. This live stream wouldn't exist. I'd be watching YouTube, trying to find my way. Watching. But I decided to put the pieces of the puzzle together. I got a mentor, Jim Rohn. If I couldn't find one in real life, I found one online. And I began to build. And through that building, we began to form a foundation, and now I have something that just is here forever, man. And then when you get bigger, you get able to give. See, in Crypto Billy, I really wanted to mention giving. It's time to give. So I'm going to give right now. Anybody out here, let's do something fun here. I'm going to write down a number between 1 and 200. All right? I'm going to write down a number between 1 and 200. And whoever guesses that number, I'm going to hook you up. I don't like to use a certain word, but I'm going to hook you up. All right, $100. And I'm going to give you $100 BTC. Might be the first $100 you ever get. I got the number in my head. If you say the number, it's not who says the number, it's when I see it. Because a bunch of you are going to put it in, I'm not going to see it. All right? So I'm waiting until I see the number. So it's kind of like a bit of both things here. Wow, look at that. My goodness, that's insanity. I never thought in a million years my live stream would bump like this. Look at this. I thought I saw it. I still don't see it. I still don't see it. If you write it down and I don't see it, please don't get upset. Because I know some people, but I wrote it down. So it's not who first wrote it. It's whoever I see saying, whoever, because I might not see it. So it's a more random effect. Okay? I don't see it. I don't see it. I will tell you, someone got very close. I still don't see it. Someone got very close again. Like, it's got to come eventually. Someone's like, I've already put in every number. Oh. I got to see it. 16569. Almost impossible to see, right? 3221. If some alien saw this and they'd be like, what is this data? What is this data set these humans are using? And they tried to crack the code. There'd be no code to it. I'm about to just pick someone just because at this point, because I got to get back into the charts. This is going to skyrocket the chat rate, though, to some unbelievable limit. I'm going to have to... I want to find one of those generators that picks the person on the wheel. There it is. I saw it. Gustavo Manones 124. 124 came to me. Gustavo, email cryptolifers@gmail. We're going to hook you up $100 BTC. You just made yourself some Bitcoin, man. Shout out to Gustavo Munoz for the 124. I just felt like giving. I was in a giver's gain mode. And I saw Crypto Billy in the channel, and I said, Sam, it's time to give, man. And let's have some fun. And you guys also got the chat rate up, so when I gave, it helped the channel. So I already 10x my giving because you already brought it back to me. You guys are amazing. So blessings on blessings. Gustavo, you won, man. Just write, I won, just so I know that you saw this. It's 10 minutes. You guys are 10 seconds behind. Gustavo Manones or something like that. Yeah, very interesting name. Different than most. We got a winner, baby. We got a winner. And you know what? I'll be extra nice. And this guy, Matt Gotti, I'll throw you in there too. Email Crypto Lifers. 2 people win $100 in BTC. 2 people. Matt Gotti, you're in there too. God bless you, brother. Thank you. Mac in there and Gustavo in there. All right, I just wanted to be nice. I just felt like giving even more. All right. All right. Blessings on blessings. And then someone comes and gives 10 memberships. Man, you didn't have to do that. That's so nice of you. God bless Crypto Plumber for being super nice. Thank you for doing that, man. You did not have to do that. It's one of the nicest things you could have ever done on the channel. So many nice people here. So many amazing things happening. Blessings on blessings. Let's get back into that. So we're sideways. We should be back in the green. We're up 3%. I told you I'm the king of 3%. And this has been Chop City, Chop Salad the entire time, so don't worry. But now I see kind of an inverted head and shoulder. Now we're battling the 200 MA again. And now I'm getting ready to make the trade yet again. See, I waited and I hung out with y'all. We did our thing together. Wow, this is like a 10-to-1 risk-reward ratio if this thing hits. So the long, we're going to take it to 57,899. And that short, we're going to take down to 56,819. I mean, the stop loss, I don't know why I called it a short. Now, this is tough. You got to do the math here. All right. Wait, maybe I could switch this. I want to put it in USD. It puts it in USD quantity. Does it do it though? No. What was that I just switched though? Enter the futures quantity in comp. 1 comp equals 1 Bitcoin. The global unit will switch to comp. All right, no. All right. Still battled by the 200 MA. Couldn't get above it. We stay in this Chop City, Chop Suey. Wow, we're in Chop Suey all day long today. This is playing out very similar to a Thursday afternoon now, for whatever reason. It's just, drawing out. And it's drawing out, I believe, because of the CPI tomorrow. That's going to hit us hard and hit us very hard. So shout out to P. Kirky for the $5. Best channel ever, bro. Shout out to the $113.95 in chat revenue. You people are amazing. All right. And we're giving that right back to each and every one of you. Bufflink gifted 5 Crypto Lifer memberships. I can't believe you guys are doing this. It's so nice of you, man. Crypto Phase gave 2, and so we're going to give that back. We're in a giving mode today. It's time to give. You can give knowledge, you can give grace, but you can also give your love and your happiness. And who doesn't like a little gift every once in a while? I'll tell you what I do, and I got most of the things I need. And if you came by and threw me $20 today, I'd be like, who's that guy? What a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, moving forward, we have a lot to cover here in the next 40 minutes, 38 minutes. We don't have a lot of time. All right. Urgency is on the way here. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ and hook you up for all my nasty Nas purple crew. I love y'all. I know I don't get to chill with y'all as much, but remember, I would never put anything in my group that I didn't approve. So if I'm not around or I'm not always in the purple crew, remember, Master Friend is there doing his due diligence. And that's something that, is amazing. So we want this bounce. If we lose the 200 MA and bearishly retest it. So here's the deal. Because I have no idea what's going to happen, and I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance, and I only play on probability, I'm going to be real with you. If we lose the 200 and the point of control, that's a bearish retest. I could see that break to the downside. This is a symmetrical triangle. However, every single cycle, presidential cycle, they print money. And so I don't see how they don't print money. Thank God these 4 years went by, man. Jesus. Jeez Louise, sorry. It's just been tough. Joe Biden, we don't even know where he is anymore. He doesn't even talk anymore. He's gone. We have a sitting president that is just like the second Kamala started running, she's been running now, but who's, while she runs and does campaigns, who's running the freaking country? Obama? We all figure it's Obama, Clinton, you know what I mean? It's the cabal, bro. They sit down in the deep rooms and they talk inside of kind of like John McAfee did inside of aluminum rooms where they can't get any, you can't hear what they're saying, all that. That's what's going on. Anyway, I see this similar to the shoulder, head, right shoulder. I see this is the higher low, okay? And if you pull a fib, it's bouncing off the 618 golden pocket, right? If you use the candle body, you're right off the 786 even too, so it's interesting. But I see a bounce here for the S&P, but it could go either way. I see the bounce coming when they print that money, but you never know. Let's take a look at gold hitting that all-time high. I just want to kind of keep tabs on it and see where it's going. It is going to the moon, by the way. All right. Last time I gave you gold, I don't know why it got deleted, but I had it in this, remember, ascending triangle, and I told you we were going up, and then I said it's in a Sammy cup and heady to the upside, and we had this giant cup here that wanted to blast all the way to the upside. How do I talk for 2 hours straight every single day? I don't know. I really don't. And I feel that air, man. I don't know how I do it. When I'm done with the stream, I am a bit exhausted. Felt like I ran a marathon. My abs hurt from using my abdominal muscles the entire time. But you know what? I love it. God gave me this opportunity, and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep pushing every single day. I'm going to create a legacy. I will be remembered. I want to help each and every one of you achieve your dreams and go after what you love. I get to do it, so why shouldn't you? I think it's unfair when people get to achieve greatness and they don't help others do the same. I think that's unfair. My whole life, I saw people doing great and they kept it to themselves, and I thought that was kind of whack. Why can't you teach us and show us, So I'm looking for this flag to go down and it continue. Gold going to $3,220 by May of 2026. And you heard it here first. Gold cracking 3,000, likely somewhere by September of 2025. And Jerome Holloway, he asked about DMTR. Let's look at the DMTR, Dimitra. We first found this coin on KuCoin, if you remember, way back when. And in the bear market, we took this rally up right here. We got in early and we rallied that thing in 2021. I remember for massive gains. This is actually one of the nicest charts I put out in the group. It was in this beautiful flag. I remember this to this day, and I was like, man, this thing looks like it's gonna, and it went right to the target. And we started getting it around a penny, and the thing went all the way up to 8 cents. So it did an 8x right there. All right. Now we started getting in down here. Now, if you're still up a 5x if you got in when I got in down here, okay? Then it rallied all the way to 24. So it did a 24x, and it didn't do that long ago in March, right? And then it's been on its way down. So you'd be like, if you're in this, you'd be a little confused. What's taken so long, right? Now, I believe my Dimitra got hacked on the 3 commas thing when they bought and sold my coins. They took all my Dimitra. Really sad. And they sold my positions for losses and destroyed my position. So that was really devastating for me. I held a lot of different things that I was willing to hold till the end of this rally, but hey, man, it happens. That's why I'll never use 3 commas again for the rest of my life, ever again. And I see some hidden bullish here on the 5-day chart. Looks like it's bottom to me. Previous resistance becomes support. Looks like that could be your really takeoff area, and it could head back to 30 cents. It's a 5x sitting there in Dimitra. Very high risk, smaller coin. If you're into it, you know a little bit more of what I'm saying. But yeah, I don't know if I jump into it anymore. So just want to make sure we got through all these super chats that came in today. Phantom, Jesus Coin, yep. Bufflink, my man, and you guys giving the gifts. That I just can't believe you're doing that. So we look around. We are a culmination of the 5 people we hang out with the most. You know what's sad to me? I realized everyone in my life really wasn't into what I wanted to be into. And I fell in love with charting and trading, and it's really hard to find those people in real life. So I joined a trading group. And so that's what trading groups are for. They're places where you can be around like-minded people. We all believe we're going to make millions. We all believe we're different. We all believe something big is coming to us. And if you just join the group and you don't believe that, eventually you will, because it's infectious. When you keep the right people in your life, they influence you in the right ways. You want to keep successful people in your life that are pushing you to be better every single time, that are progressing. Yeah, you know, you don't want to be comfortable every time with, you know, it's got to be a push. And so if you're around people that are just comfortable, they like to drink the beer, they like to watch the game, you just come to the bar, conversations are nil, everything is just then that's likely what your life is going to be like. I'm sorry to say. And these are hard lessons that Jim Rohn taught me, and when he told me them, they hurt. I was like, he's right, I'm at the bar too much. I hang out with people that don't serve me, you know? And I don't, you know what I mean? Like, you serve others too. Hang out with people you can serve, and hang out with people that serve you. Be good to your family and friends. Help them when they mention something, and then you see something that could help them. Say, hey, by the way, you said you wanted a piano teacher for your kid, and I just saw that this lady just moved in near my house, and she teaches piano. You know, I found out because I started talking to her, and she said, oh, I'm a piano teacher. I said, I remember you just saying that. This could really help you. Little things like that go a long way. Okay, and be around people that are positive. They will help you become more positive. Be around people that are pushing themselves. I push myself every day. I work really hard. I really do, everybody. You know I do. I built this channel from the ground up. And again, it's all about me. I get it. But I'm just the example that I'm trying to show you. And I can forget about me. We could talk about all the greats in history. All right, and all the beautiful people that made big things happen. And you know what? I'll show me a successful person. I'll show you someone that has failed so many thousands of times. They just got up. They were just able to get up and not give up. They got back up. You know how many times investing didn't go my way? You know how many times crypto didn't go my way? I kept pushing. And look, now I'm the crypto lifer. Look at my life. It's insane. So if you keep pushing every day, good things are going to happen to you. I'm telling you right now. And you just got to have that positive mindset and use it as a muscle. Your mind is a muscle. Keep working that brain. Every time you hit a roadblock or something that's an obstacle, tell yourself, I'm going to use this obstacle to progress myself to greatness. I'm going to use this obstacle to push myself somewhere better. There's no failure, only feedback. All right? An expert is simply someone that made 1,000 mistakes in a narrow field. And look at the pump to the upside for Bitcoin. I missed my move. Dang it, I missed my move talking to you guys. Let's get back into brass tacks here. So now I'm going to open up another long. This one's smaller. So 0.01 is $600. So I'm going to open up 600 for 1,200, or so there's 300. Yeah, there you go. Little long scalp here. A limit order long scalp. I missed my entry. I'd be in gains already. But look, we're already up 12% on the other trade. That trade I just opened up is up 15 immediately. Like within a second, it went up $15. We'll see though. I like what I'm seeing here. So I got 2 trades open. I got the trade on the bigger time frame of the 1 hour. I got the scalp of the smaller time frame because we cracked the 200 MA on the 1 minute time frame, and we were waiting for that the entire time. S&P looks bullish to me. I'm giving you a Sammy Cup and Handy. There's a play right there. You wouldn't have to sit and trade it every single day and do all this crazy stuff. You could literally just open this trade, come back in 3 weeks. You never know. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You'd have to get the education. It would have to make sense to you. It would have to make sense to you. All right. Okay. Covering all the bases here, 1131. Let's get back into what I wanted to break down, which was BTC. So we were watching all day for Bitcoin to break this 200 MA on the 1 minute time frame. The daily looks like it could continue to reverse. We looked at all the bigger time frames. We did our due diligence. We showed you the Sammy Cup and Handy, and it's really starting to play out here. Just an elongated channel that took way too long. Now it's going to come back, or make a flag and hang out with the 21 and then continue again. The Stokes reset. You hit the 21. Are you getting the sauce that I'm putting down? The Stokes reset. You hit the 21-day moving average. You front run the Golden Cross, and it's a freaking movie, baby. Hey, Sammy, baby, it's been too long. Come on my yacht. We're going to have sushi and go around Biscayne Bay. hey, you know what? I'll be there. I got to take the helicopter from Sarasota over to Miami. It only take me 45 minutes. I'll catch you over there. I'm going to start helicoptering over to Miami once a week, hanging out, having some good time. You know what I mean? Hey, they call me Sammy Miami over here. The go to Sarasota. The go to Sarasota. The go to Sarasota. Oh, man. I just made that one up. That's stupid. I'm sorry. I'm being stupid. Oh, man. I'm in a good mood today. As you can see, I'm on cloud nine. I'm feeling good. Life is good. I'm finally realizing that I did something good with my life. Everything's going well. Blessings on everybody here, and thank you for being here. That's a rap song over here. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Sammy Baby cooking up the sauce. Funny. Steady Bitcoin, steady. Amen. Human AI. That's another one we were looking at. Remember, you know who really liked that one was TMG, the Martini guy, right? This will come back to the 21-day moving average. That's what's going to happen. You don't know if it's going to be lateral or more viciously vertical. You can kind of tell by how far you are for the 21, too. One day I was able to tweak that sauce. I'm like, whoa. And it kind of gave me a higher probability of how the pattern was actually going to play out. Hope you're having a great day. What's your opinion on LAI? God bless. I like that coin. Let's take a look at it. Layer AI. And again, every one of these coins came to the bottom. They're just getting ready for like their next leg. So if you believe in them, they're going to come back up. If not, they're dead, right? I still hold this coin, and I believe when the rally happens, it's going to pump again, but you never know. Yeah. That's the bottom, though. 5-day chart doesn't look amazing, but doesn't have a lot of, oomph. That 2-day chart looks good to me. I guess I accidentally deleted my moving averages over here. But that looks like it's bottoming out for sure. Yeah. Sounds like it could be a meme coin that got the go to Sarasota. Funny. Once AI narrative comes back, all the AIs will run hard. I pray every day life ends up like the crypto lifer. Losses after losses, and I keep pushing. Hey, man. If you went, a lot of people, I really truly believe a lot of people wouldn't have been able to take my losses, but I know people that have taken way bigger losses than me. Everyone, can we get the likes up to the watchers? I haven't talked about it once today. 6666 though. But it would be awesome. I mean, we got 700 people that could still throw that like, almost 1,000 people, really, 900 people that could get that like up to 1,000 likes. And I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we're battling this $57,000 level. And when you look at the liquidity, I mean, we got this snipe area at 58K. They still got all this red down here trying to drag us down, but they've been trying to drag us down all day and they haven't been able to do it. So there seems to be a little more bullishness in the air, and there's a lot of shorts to liquidate. You put that together, and what do you have? A semi-short squeeze to the upside here, and that's what looks like is going to happen. UMA token getting big there, Loop. Just looking at some of the things that are up there. Some altcoin action, too. Getting a little more green in the game. Let's take a look at the crypto bubbles and show you what's happening to crypto. Ordi has been strong compared to the rest in the day. FET, as I gave you guys, has been up. AAVE has been doing damage. Core looked interesting. CFX, right? And also kind of sitting pretty, but for the last day, we've had some pretty nice movement. Bitcoin Cash looks interesting to me, too, right now, up 4%. I gave a lot of alt setups in the trading group in the last 2 days, more than I have in a long, long time, which tells you something is brewing here. Sammy's starting to see more opportunity in these altcoins than he saw before. The probabilities of the math is starting to play out a little better. Starting to tell us that there could be that gain. Kind of like this rising wedge. We need that bounce desperately, or we're going to go down further. It doesn't mean we're going to win. No guarantees in any trade. All right. Massive wick to the 1 minute gold. Yeah, so then, now, the one thing that I always kind of think about, right, is a lot of people are so into altcoins that they keep forgetting that Bitcoin exists. What happens is Bitcoin goes from 60,000 to 140, and you can't, even if you made 10x on your altcoin, you did good on your altcoin, you're not going to get as much Bitcoin in the end. My whole thing is, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying you should be taking as financial advice, and maybe it turns into something different. But right now, as I'm saying, look, as I look out the door right now, I can see a bunch of water flowing, like a giant water view, like from the microphone, and I can see the pool and the plants, and I'm just in shock right now. Like, that's really what I'm looking at. And then I see the chandelier, dude, man, it's weird. Reef has been moving a lot this past couple days. +1 after hours in the house. Amen. So my whole thing is always accumulating more BTC. And when no one's paying attention, I always realize I'm always buying a little more Bitcoin. I'm on my way to my next BTC, right? And so, like, I don't know. You can't force it, and you can't tell people what to do. But a lot of people are looking around at the, Anyway, I think you know what I'm saying, even if I seem like I'm convoluted here. But I'm always slowly accumulating Bitcoin on the low. That's just, something that I'm doing. And look, we're up $5,000 today on the P&L, back on that bigger portfolio. Not a, fun. Look at the USDC, 30,333. It's always the 333 with me. I don't know what's going on there. And funny, any thoughts on ARB Otaku? Crypto Otaku, my man. Sam, you're so consistent. Thank you. Dude, we gotta be, people like the most consistency. Keep elevating and showing us, Sam. We're right behind you. Amen. I can't wait till you all take care of me. Till y'all pick me up, take me to dinner. Like once a week, there's someone saying, hey, Lifer, I'm flying you to the Bahamas. You're coming to my yacht. Because we created so many beautiful people that went after their dreams. And you guys hit me up and said, hey, man, I want to show back. I want to give it. I hope from 60 to 80 years old, literally my phone is ringing off the hook from all the people that have learned their and want to give back and say, hey, Sam, let's go here. Let's do this. Let's go on a fishing trip. Let's go to Bermuda. Let's go to the Bahamas. So that's my dream. I'm setting up to have a really fun 20 years, man, of just hanging out with the people that I gave 20 years to. And so I'm going to do this till I'm 60, 40 to 60, and then I'm likely going to ride off into the sunset, right? Who knows, though, right? I was looking at Optimus. I liked it. Pretty low pricing for Optimus right now. A lot of these coins are beat up. Absolutely beat up. Keep shutting your stuff, Sammy. Many great years of content, my man. Amen. Good morning, Lifers. Starting to take lunch from 10 to 10:30 to catch the last bit of the stream. Goated mentor here. Jacob Sheets, we love you, man. Thank you for being here. So, okay. So I'm still accumulating alts. That's facts. All right. Let's take a look at the total market cap in all of cryptocurrency. Let's look at Total 3. Total 3 is the market cap of the altcoins, and they're in a beautiful bull flag. I mean, that's a dude, we're going to end the stream the right way, right? Sammy coming handy in the altcoins. Looking for a massive move to the upside. Weekly looking for a reversal. I am bullish on these alts right now. I am really bullish on these alts. And I got a bigger measured move here. That takes us to $1.23 trillion in the altcoins. They are going to end it going on him. And it's setting up for an October rally. There's hidden bullish divergence. That swings down while that swings up. I'm telling you right now, that tells me it is time to load up on altcoins before you miss the boat. Altcoins are about to possibly explode. They don't call me Sammy Cup and Handy. And again, I come to these realizations in front of you. I don't have this all planned, and I say, this is what I'm going to say today. I just topped on Total 3, and I said, oh my goodness. And what we can do is you can right-click the setting here, and you get a template, and I have hidden bullish div right there. And you put it on both so you can teach the beginner. If we all do this, we'll teach the beginner. I even got this one here. I love it all. Look, measured move. And you can label everything. I like this as a cup and handle. You know what I mean? There's someone in the group today that has never seen this stuff. They have no idea what a cup and handle is. They have no idea what I'm saying. Sammy Cup and Handy. All right. And we'll label this one. I've never done it this way, but alt season. And it could be in a major alt season here, October, November, December. It's this. I've been through so many cycles. I'm like, they really just do the same thing every time. It's so crazy. But look, I mean, they look nice. And then we'll do one last thing. We'll do our labeling. And you hit control, you can just grab another label. See that? love how neat we make this. It's bouncing off that support at 515. So as long as $500 billion holds, I mean, these altcoins look like they're ready to... They went on a run. They took a little pullback. They're ready to run again. I mean, nothing really that crazy, right? And what I do is sometimes, instead of even just... I just post this picture to Twitter. But alt season, you know what I mean? Alt season. Sammy, Cup, and Handy. Samuel, Cup, and Handle. I mean, that's my known model. If I see a coin like that, I trade it. And all the coins look like that because that's total 3. Tota L3. Looking very bullish. And if you know, you know. If you know, you know. I haven't posted this. I don't call alt season out of nowhere. You see what I'm saying? Wow, we bounced off the 200 MA there. That was a very, very, very battle. That was a battle. We had to bounce there. You see? This was another slanted cup and handle there. This is a bigger channel. We make it to the top now. And then we got the golden cross. It's messy, but that's why you stick to the 1 hour if you have to. Let's take a look at those trades. They're cooking. Oh, that one I put way too much in. Right? And I jumped in there, but it will bounce back pretty fast. That's down 250 though. It kind of, you know. But, ooh. That comes down to the bottom of the channel. So if we lose the 200, that's going to wrap. That's why whenever I use the BTC pair, I can never figure out how much I freaking put in the trade, especially when I do it too fast. But don't worry, these I go for bigger money, so they kind of go up and down. To make $2-3 grand, I always have to be up or down $200-300. I've noticed. You have to have the guts to be able to kind of work through it. But I may lose too. You never know. If I lose, I lose. Don't worry. I made a massive gain on that portfolio. I'm turning 0.3 Bitcoin to 0.5. I'm at 0.474. So doesn't look amazing though. I'm getting battled here. What was my entry? A little late on that entry. 57,126. I was a little late on that. All coins need to pop like popcorn. Yeah. Trading off a pattern is what? Get rid of this guy. Yeah, I won't take any negative, nasty criticism. I don't pattern trade, number one. I trade off moving averages, divergences, the VRVP, and also many other things. So when you say this, I just have to remove you because you're wasting my time from people that need to learn. So thank you, but goodbye. I can't have you here. Thank you. I don't like ignorant people that don't understand how to learn. Yeah, Velo getting a nice pullback. I sold all my Velo for gains last week as well. It was amazing. All right. Ooh, Bitcoin getting a beat down now. This 200 MA bounce is so sketch. Oh my goodness. My gooshness. Yeah. What's up, Sam? Good morning. Super proud of you, bro. Wish you all the best. Rudy 007, thank you. Appreciate it. Bitcoin acted funky on that 1 minute. Looking like a head and shoulders now. It does. Look, shoulder, head, right shoulder. But it keeps holding this trend line. You see? It's holding the trend line. Which tells me we could get all the way back up to the top there and bounce in like 3 minutes. All could change. That's the thing about trading, you know. Mr. 100, you are an entry-level tool, 100%. We shouldn't do that, though. I try to be nice, but he probably needs love more than, you know. You sound like a great pastor. Thank you. Before I trade, I watch the Lifer stream to filter the noise of the market. Thank you, Lifer. Keep up the good work, man. Thank you. Shout out to Michael. We appreciate you. We thank you, and we love you. Oof. That's no good. That's no good. I'm going to have to bail on that. I mean, one of my biggest losses in a long time. I didn't think I took that much of a loss. I thought I only risked like 200 for 600. I don't know, man. The BTC pair got me. I never scalp with the BTC pair. I only long-term trade on it. They're going to hit me off here. That's all right. I'll take the loss. $600 though. That sucks. I never take losses like that, but that's all right. 3 trades bounce back. You never know. And we could bounce back inside. It seems like we're holding this trend line. It's so crazy. Look how close I am, man. No panic selling. You got to hold. No emotions. You don't talk to Dibby Sell that way. Only the boss up in here. His name is Crypto Lifer. Amen. Thank you. Before I trade, I watch a live stream. Hey, God bless you, man. Thank you. It looks like I'm about to lose a nasty trade here. I don't know how. I got too euphoric on the move or something. I don't know what happened. I had such a good day. I've been green all day. Yo, I never lose $500. It's very rare. Very rare. But it's okay. It's okay. You can't win every single trade. So I have to deal with all my actions. And if I take a loss, that's okay. All my biggest wins came from me failing. Remember that. All my biggest wins came from me failing. Like every time I failed hard, I learned. So I'm going to learn from this one. Obviously pretty hard too. If I have to learn the hard lesson, I will. You know, but can this falling wedge break out? Can I at least get back to break even here and cover basis? And I'll show my trading group exactly what happened to the trade no matter what. I will never just say, oh, no one ever saw what happened there. I don't do that. I'll be honest to what happened to the trade. I may even just cut it off right now. $580. I can come back. $1,000 will piss me off. You know? It could turn into like... See, I don't even know what my risk is, man. I can't stand this when I use the BTC pair. 0.13, and I'd have to sit there with a calculator. I know 0.3 is 60, so it's about 720 is what I'm risking there. So I'm about to get hit off. They're going to get me. I scalped way too much. I usually go 1 for 3. That's why I would have only lost $100. See? I changed my model and did something silly. And look, I just got hit off. Look at that. Never do that. Don't do what I just did, man. I can't believe that. That's very rare of me to do. Like for me to lose $600 at a trade is like once every 2 months. It's very rare. You guys just saw something that never happens. Yeah. It's not bad risk management though, because it could have went the other way in 2 seconds. You know what I mean? I'm up $5,000 on the day. You saw that, right? So I'm not really stressing it, you know? Don't close. We go into 57,000 again. I still got this long open. That was a scalp. The 1 hour still looks interesting, but you lost the 200 MA. Again, they battled with it. You know? I lost $600, man. Oh no. $600. It's the end of my life. Oh no. It's okay, man. We learn still. Thank you. 1 minute still hold the trend line. No, I don't think so. Yeah. I flinked the floor as lava, guys. Oh, I'll make it back. I'll make it back. The only way you won't make it back is if you stop trading and don't believe in yourself. So, today was going so well, too. It was like a perfect day. Look at that. Lost the 200 MA, dude. And if you didn't have a stop loss, someone's about to lose their entire account right now. So remember. Yeah. You taught me so much. Thank you, Sam. How do you call alt season? Total 3. Exactly. It's okay. Stay positive and hustle every day, man. You don't get pissed off, bro. You're fine. Everything's fine. You already won the next trade. Master trader. Amen. Exactly. 100%. Now about to eat me again on this next loss, though. Never scalp the BTC pair, Sammy. Big time frames only. Because my stop, I can handle a movement in the market. I remember that. I don't know what I did that. Yeah. Sammy, don't forget, not everyone in your group is up 5K and they're following, maybe Andre on the trade more. Oh, wow, you're whack. You're a horrible person. You're out. I would never, this person is a horrible person. Look at this. Don't forget, everyone in your group isn't up 5K and they're following your goals. What? No, they're following my education. They're taking their own trades, man. Get out of here, bro. I don't like your vibe and I don't like you. I don't want you here. Peace out. Don't ever come to this channel again, please. I'm serious. I don't want you here. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. Yeah. You will never get my knowledge. You won't get my notifications. You have just missed out on my 17 years of data. Peace out, my friend. I don't put up with it. I do not put up with it. Yeah, pencil necks are out every time, man. Every single time. I don't need to cater to popularity just for views. I don't do it. I don't. I'm real no matter what, man. And if you disrespect, you get pencil necked. You know what I mean? Bye, Felicia. Thank you. Yeah. Yep. Back to Elliott Wave trading. Felicia, you're funny, man. He got banned. Watch for the bounce. You're funny. Get him out of here. It's good to lose. When I lose, people don't get as jealous of me. I mean, when I win every day, people try to hate on me, you know? We did lose the 200 MA on the 1 minute. which is my go-to signal for the short. I tell you, I just stay on the 1 minute only, short that, you know. The other trade's down still too, the bigger one on the 1 hour. Dang, man, they played with us the entire stream. Let's reassess the situation now. I got to look at the 1 hour now again. I don't know what the heck they just did. Look at this. What the heck is going on here? They just try to end me in front of everybody, right? I could have hidden the trade too and not shown it and just acted like it never happened. I didn't do that. All right, I honestly showed me getting taken down. So whack though. That's why I don't risk 600 for unless it's a bigger trade on the daily. I usually don't do that. I went against my. It's crazy how if you break your rules one time, you'll be reminded how you must not break them. You know. No worries. Sometimes failure is the road to success. It is the road. What do you mean sometimes? 100%. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is the path to it. Don't you understand that? Yeah. Yep. You are the opportunity. That is the motivator. Amen. Amen. So like the 1 hour looks to roll over. I mean, even my indicator said it wasn't good. It's still playing inside this channel, but my stop loss is below the 200 MA. So, and again, maybe I win it back today and end up break even. You know, there's a chance this ends up playing out. We don't know for sure. So I'm still staying here because the 1 hour still looks good to me. Small time frames are doing whatever they want. It's a double top, but we're above the 200 MA. We're front running the golden cross. Bounce up. This gets tight. 3 hours from now, it could be a whole different story. So I'm staying long. He said people are so dumb criticizing the lifer. Everyone loses trades. Nobody wins every trade. No, 100%. 100%. Be creative or ban eyes. You're funny. Sam, I ended up turning 0.1 Bitcoin into 0.1 Bitcoin in 1 month. Your education is seriously helped my poor butt. Wow, you turned 0.001 into 0.01. That's huge, dude. That's $6 into $600. That's $60 into $600. Well, I bet you can point 0.01 to 0.1, man, and then you could turn 0.1 into 1. So you're on your way, bro. You're on your way. You know, we need to grab 55.8 and go pamp on this level. I never lose a trade. I learn expensively. What do you mean? I don't get that. Some lessons are better lived than learned. Pain is the greatest motivator and experience is the greatest teacher. Amen. 100%. 100%. I'll look back on this day and be pissed about it. I won't be happy that I lost $500. It is what it is. But you know what I can also say is my risk management is so good. It's happened like 4 or 5 times in my life. So it's also a pretty good idea, right? Wow. I'm still in shock though. How it happened so fast. They got me. My risk management wasn't correct. I thought I was risking 2 for 6 at one point, but I guess I was risking 7 for $3,000. I didn't do the math right. I really didn't on the BTC pair. They got me there. To me, what I learned from there is I was juggling too many things at once. I had one trade open, I went for another one, and I didn't slow down and actually look at what I was doing, take the calculator out, and go slow. All right, and that's really why I got burned, to be honest. So, only the lifer bears his butt to everyone every day. Those who stick around here get to know how good he is and how you can learn from him, and to also trade for a living. Amen. Thank you. Hey, if you trade for a living, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. There's gonna be a day 10 years from now in your trading career, you're gonna lose. All right. So, you don't lose on a trade, you're paying for tuition. And sometimes, if you learned your lesson, though. I did goof, though. Mike Lee's right, though. I did goof. Mike Lee's all right. I'm not going to hate on that. Yep. My work tells me about doing my estimates. Yep. Take your time, man. We accept the loss. Yeah. I got a one-on-one today. I make $300 an hour. That's that back, right? So I really lost $300, and then I'll trade $300. If I make $300 trading today, I'll break even. You see, in one section of my life. Never mind everything else. I don't want to get into it. You didn't look at the liquidity either, and a lot more late longs than shorts of the market because of the pump since Friday. I did look at the liquidity. I've been staring at it the whole time. So that's untrue. It does suggest that we do go lower though, and that we got resistance there. So. For every winner, the market has a loser. It's about ratio. Amen. What's the name of the indicator on the right side of the screen? That's the VRVP. Yeah. Hello from Greece. You're one of the best. Thank you. 1 hour is rolling over. Dang. If I was to jump in late, long on a bump, I'll say trigger order ahead of the bump. And wait. Lesson learned, Sam. I've taken losses before. Amen. I appreciate your inspirational words daily. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. It's the last rejection for these if we go hard above in the next move. I don't know. You guys are sounding like you know what's going to happen. That usually gets people wrecked. Oh, yeah. You'll be all right, Sam. We've all been there. On to the next one, my man. Amen. Thank you. I have a problem using big amounts on trades. That's why my win's never better than $100. Losses are a part of the game. That's trading. Amen. What is that? What was that sound? It's not like someone's hitting the door. So for me, I would short if the 1 hour loses the 200. And I would short it down to liquidity at 54.6. That's what's likely going to happen. You know what I mean? Just like tuition, you got to pay your market dues. Yeah, my bad. I didn't know BOOKMAP showed liquidations. I thought it only showed orders. No. I bought where I should have sold. What you think about RT compared with the big TC cycle? I don't know what that means. I know you're pretending to be human to throw us off. I had to sometimes. You know what I mean? I gotta make it look like I lose sometimes, so people think they don't hate me. You know. Anyway, this looks bad. Like we're gonna head to the 200 MA here and bounce, right? How to put candles more thin? I don't know, man. They're just the way they are, man. Maybe you could right-click how you see the candles, like settings, status, canvas, trading, body. You can make them clear. Color bars based on previous close. But you could take the wicks away. That would be horrible. You could take the borders away. I don't know how to change the size of it though. 5 minute crossing, sir. Sammy, cup and handy. 5 minute loss to 200 MA too, man. Not a lot of people have the courage to lose that much in front of thousands of people. It just shows how real and legit you are, I guess. It kind of gets on my nerves a little bit, but I'll be all right. I'll make it back. Still a chance to trade them in plays out. You never know. As long as the 1 hour can stay above the 200 MA, there's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. There's still a chance. Put the candles on a diet. You're funny. Just go into the VRVP settings. I really like the show. Recently found it and I think it's great. Nice work. Go to Saratoga. No, the go to Sarasota. It's the Goda. The Goda. But you have to say the Goda. You know, the Goda Sarasota. That's what we figured out today. The Goda Sarasota. The Goda of Sarasota. The Goda. Now is a good time to long. 1 minute, push it up. 1 hour candle forward. Now cane in. Green. Let's go. You had an extra pair of gloves this entire time. That's so funny, man. I love that. What? Just go, man. Just go. And they're stuck together. So I'm still on the long, on the smaller one. I work at a bank and I'm entering trades for account managers and they are buying a lot of Coinbase stock. Thank you for telling us. VRP, how to put the candles more thin. Oh, you right click it here and you go to settings and you just put it'll come at 24. Just put a 0 next to the 24. That's it. Yeah. God bless you, man. You made my day better. Everyone, we love you. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, well, then you're already doing the right thing. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. If you want to trade where I trade, sign up to Max C. It has the lowest fees of any exchange in the game. If you want to join my trading group and learn more about what I do and how I lose, go to join today and find out more. Learn to trade. That brings you into a Discord with great information. You can put your email address in and consent to our weekly newsletter. It's amazing. You'll be around a lot of like-minded people that want to help you build yourself up and teach you how to, go after these charts on a daily basis. I'll be there. My elite traders are there, and we're all there together every single day. So you're going to have a blast if you do join that group. I'm telling you right now. I see so many testimonials and people that say, hey, this group has changed my life. The first thing you could do is join my free server and just jump on in and read the testimonials. Spend a couple days reading these, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised how many lives we've touched. There's thousands of them. Thousands and thousands. They go on and on and on. You could probably read them for days on end. So, everybody, thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. God bless you all. Thank you for being here. I'll catch you on the next live stream tomorrow. We'll break it down. Thank you again for being here. Appreciate you all. God bless.